Oh, we're all wearing green. Yeah. Now we've gotten the thwarts out. Some of the frames are still in here and we're going to problem solve to get the screws out. But right now we are going to start cleaning the sides of the cockpit, and we're going to get some soapy water and we're going to scrub and chisel out some of the packed dirt and then start sanding. And it's going to be really, really fun. It'll probably take a bit of time, but it'll be very rewarding. So for sanding the sides of the cockpit, we're going to just get the shine off because we're going to just put one layer of white paint on later in the season, probably at the very end of our time in the boat shop. So we're going to be going sanding on all the laps and all the framing on top of it. Everything that's white, the bilge stringer. Also, it's this long piece of wood that stretches all the way back aft, all the way forward, and you can try to get that too. Yeah, any nook and cranny of white paint that you can get to. That's where we want to sand. Yeah. And I have more sandpaper if you need. Okay.
Woo! Sanded!
Right now I am scraping the remaining paint off the bilge before this area gets sanded. And then once we do that, the bilge will be completely ready to be painted later in the season.
What are you doing?
Getting my Tyvek suit on so I don't get any dust on my clothing. There's also a hood so I don't get any in my hair. Then I wear this pair of goggles to not get it in my eyes, which is very fashionable. Oh, and a mask. Always wear a mask when you sand. Time to sand. So right now, I'm in the process of sanding the forwardmost section of Dorjun's hull here on the port side. I've gotten part of it done, and as I go along and I'm sanding with this block with 150 grit, I'm putting little marks of tape. You can see they're kind of scattered around here on different laps. And they're here to remind us later that this is where little chips of paint have come off, and we have to sand it more so we can feather in the paint properly later on. If we don't feather in the paint later on, next year the paint will chip off again, and it'll just be a continuation of that pattern every year, and I don't want to do that, so it's going to be our process. You know, this is actually like really fun. It's like a scavenger hunt, and it's very exciting when you start to uncover another facet.